ko nga nabili yung sasakyan namin, ilang taon na ako nagpipi.
And hindi yun Camaro.
Camaro, ha?
Hindi yun Camaro. Ang freelancer is mas malawak yung scope niya, tama?
Opo. At saka from the word itself, free, you are actually getting your own client on your own.
Okay,
You're selling yourself as a person na humahanap ng client.
Very good. So yung virtual assistant, are you with a company or naghahanap pa kayo ng clients?
I am with a company. I am the operations manager, as I mentioned to you before, and we hire virtual assistants to be working with our clients who are Australian-based, and these are all Australian business owners.
Hindi po kayo nagtatrabaho sa mga freelancing websites, yung kagaya ng hindi?
No, I've never done that. Although I did once nung nagsa-start ako, pero I opted to be a virtual assistant. It was my choice.
Okay, hindi po. Pero pero okay, na-try nyo na po yung mga freelancing websites?
Yes. Upwork is one. I think yun ang pinaka-common nun. Hindi pa nga sila Upwork nun eh.
Odesk.
Odesk. Tignan mo yung kalumaan.
Hindi, nag-try din po kasi ko noon when I was after ko mag-graduate, nag-isip din ako ng ganun. Pero na-inlove ako sa sa poker. So naging professional poker player ako for about couple of years. Pero ako yun Kayo po muna. So, ma'am, did you graduate?
Don't call me Ma'am Dolores is fine with me.
Miss Dolores, kasi kailangan ko at least. Miss Dolores po. Did you graduate po or undergrad po kayo?
I finished my degree. I graduated with a degree of management, business management. Yes, so normally kasi kapag freelancer ka or virtual assistant ka, hinahanapan pa rin namin ng diploma.
Talaga? Why is that important?
First and foremost, I watched your video regarding the English communication skills. That's one, right?
Yes.
So yes, it's very important that you have the ability and the capacity to speak in English. It may be baroque sometimes, but it would give us an idea paano namin matutulungan itong candidate if we see potential.
Okay.
So meaning to say, if we see naman na okay naman siya magsalita, siguro konting tweaking lang, by training, we can help this candidate. Basta nakitaan namin ang potential. And we also use that as our leverage to ensure that our clients are hiring qualified candidates from us. Otherwise, why would they spend their dollars hiring, diba?
So parang HR na rin po kayo nun?
Yes, it's an HR, recruitment, operations, lahat. That's
lahat
why I understand everything that you're talking about.
So when you're, kasi po gusto lang po naming malaman, sa freelancing kasi, there's a lot of niches. Pero under virtual assistant, which is kung hindi ka marunong mag-edit or hindi ka marunong ng ibang mag-encode, usually you fall to the virtual assistants or customer service route. Tama po ba yung ganong idea?
No. Let me rectify that again. Very nice itong discussion natin kasi mas lalawak yung idea at understanding ng viewers mo. First, a freelancer, yes, you must have a niche. Tama yun. As a virtual assistant, you should also choose your niche. Because,
may niche pa dyan.
Pag nag-post kami, for example, we're looking for an accounting VA. So, dapat, you see what I mean? Dapat may alam ka sa accounting. Hindi ka po pwede mag-apply lang because you want to be a virtual assistant. The virtual assistant is our position, a VA, virtually working and supporting clients. However, meron kami mga positions talaga or role na kailangan mong pasukan. For example, yun nga, accounting. So, ano ba yung madalas namin hinahanap? Dapat marunong ng Xero, Xero, na software. And then, as a virtual assistant, you can also apply as a graphic designer, a video editor. So, it also varies.
May niches po talaga siya.
Yes.
Oh my God. So, and doon po sa under the umbrella of virtual assistant, communication skill is a must.
It is, because mostly of the clients that you're going to talk to are Australians. I mean, based on our market that we're handling, we don't speak Tagalog because how can they understand us? And if you speak this way, hi, how do you do? it's already going to cause a problem for us, because it means to say we were not able to do our job to screen our candidates properly. So if you cannot comprehend, that's one. If you cannot answer a basic English, for example, the question is, tell me about yourself, and then here you are explaining yourself. Um, you know, I have an
Celsius.
exactly.
Opo.
So, and we do also have an English, what do you call this, test
Okay.
assessment to give us an idea what's your level of
Competency.
English. Yes. So there's, I would not be divulging
Specific. Yeah,
this
of course, of
because,
course.
yeah,
It's company
makikita
secrets.
namin, yes, makikita namin ano ba yung level nitong candidate na to. So we have our standards to keep, and that's the very main
Yes.
reason why we are doing this, because we want to assure that our clients will have a very good understanding in terms of
Yeah,
communicating with our VAs.
yes, ma'am. Is it okay for us to talk about more of this? Kasi you mentioned in one of your video that there's an influx of fake applicants. Can we talk about that towards the end of the video? I just wanna,
Sure.
kailangan ko lang po sanang iparamdam sa audience of how kumbaga kung ano po yung laman ng pagiging virtual assistant. One question that I have in mind, madam, is how much po ang starting pay ng isang virtual assistant? What are the yung for an entry level virtual assistant, what would be the let's set their expectation. What would be their initial expectations po?
I will just speak for our company,
Yes.
okay? It may vary kasi differently from company to company, because some agencies are working with US. So if you're working with a US client, definitely you're going to receive US dollars. In our case, we charge $6 AUD per hour on an entry level type of work.
Okay.
So magkaiba siya with US, ha? Because we're not in the night shift. We don't have night shift. So it's mostly morning. So come to think of it, that's the entry level. It depends and it varies if the candidate is, of course, a specialized type of VA. So ibang usapan din yon. And that's something we discuss depending on what is the requirement of the client. But for the entry level, it's 6 AUD per hour.
Okay,
And
so
you can check
it's
that on our website
all
too.
right. So it's around 250 pesos per hour, as thereabouts.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So,
yes. That's true.
pero in your experience, are there entry level VAs that get 6 digits?
Teka lang, sasagutin kita to the best of my
Okay.
ability.
Bawal tumawa, madam.
Yes, because the entry level, as it says, entry level, kahit sa company here in the Philippines, if you go to JobStreet, if you go to Jobs TV, look at the statistics of what are the entry level of a position you are trying to apply for. There is something that you can see na ito talaga yung rate mo. It's the same with us. It's the same with our industry, because the clients will not give you much of the rate if they feel like hindi naman nila kayang afford. That's
Oo.
why they talk to us. They ask how much they should be paying for the services we're providing. And that's where we set it. So if you are an entry level and thinking of getting a highly paid hourly rate, then you're not setting your expectations clearly and you are
Correctly.
out of this world.
Delusional, baga.
Correct.
Aray ko.
Sorry, but I have to say
Yeah,
that
we have to
because
say that talaga eh. Kasi there's so
yeah.
many people wanting to go in the freelancing gig and then going under the umbrella of virtual assistant, and then they're expecting to get like $50 an hour. All of a sudden, their life, they're expected, di ba, nagka-capsize sila doon. Kasi $6, 6 Australian dollars or more or less, $5 lang pala yung entry level. So these are the facts of the matter, kumbaga. Would you say
I think
that?
I understand where they're coming from, because maybe, ito lang ha, it's
Sige
my
po,
own
sige po.
assumption. Maybe if you are an experienced professional from different companies here in the Philippines, and then here you are, you're already being paid 6 figures, let's say. syempre, you would expect ang position yan, probably managerial, supervisorial,
Yes.
di ba? Then you now want to transition to becoming a virtual assistant. I would expect them to think alike or think the same. However, we are very honest with them. This is a different world that you're trying to step in. This is a
Yes.
different career. You have to start from the beginning until such time you say, okay, my level of understanding now is growing. Now I can say this is my rate. You have to start somewhere. You cannot just say, I'm already receiving 6 figures from this company. That won't apply here because, we know how we should be giving you. If we ask you, do you know how to use this tool? Do you how to use this kind of software? And then here you are saying, no, I just know how to use Excel. Then that's the reason why we're charging it on this level, because you have to learn a lot of things. You have to learn to unlearn things.
Oh. And you said in one of our conversation that you give free training. Is that correct?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
We do.
can you tell me more
That
about
is,
that?
if you apply on the company I'm working, and then we see that you are we are processed through our recruitment stages, and you pass the recruitment process, then our recruitment team will be sending you a link to our online training course so that we can help you enhance your skills. For example, we see that you have been working as an accountant. The only thing that you do not know is the software.
Software.
Then we will, yeah, that training will give you an idea. Okay, I have to learn to use this zero accounting
Okay.
tool. I have to understand to use QuickBooks. I have to understand to use whatever tools that there may be. Why? Because you already have a background in accounting. The only thing you're missing out is a software that
Yes.
most
Technical
clients
skills
are.
in the company.
Yes, yes.
And
Most of our
yung
clients are using zero eh.
yung ano nyo po, yung training nyo po is paid. Kasi may potential na hindi pa.
No, it's free once you pass the recruitment process from the company that I'm working at. So that's
Okay.
our help. Yun yung support namin do sa mga candidates na nakikita naman namin na may background sila because they worked before, pero walang VA experience.
Okay.
You get what I'm
Yes,
trying to
yes.
say? We are trying to help them enhance the skills that they already have, and then adding to the list nila is, ito dapat maintindihan nyo to kasi
Okay.
pag in-interview kayo, pag in-endorse na namin kayo sa client at sinabi ni client, I'm using this kind of software and you have no idea, chances are hindi ka mapipili.
Oo.
Kahit may
Kailangan
background
mag-adjust
ka.
ka, ibig sabihin.
Opo, yes. You have to
Ma'am,
learn to adapt.
hindi. At kailangan talaga kasi ka-company niyan. So, ma'am, how many applicants do you get in a day?
Oh my goodness. For example, we
On the
posted
average?
on the average, we receive siguro yung mga non-urgent, siguro mga 20.
20?
Pero yung mga, 20 candidates, no? Yun yung mga normal lang. I will tell you why. Kung
Sige.
bakit mababa.
Opo.
Tapos pagka nag-opening kami, medyo marami. Kasi syempre
Dagsa.
specific. Oo. Pero yung mga nagpupuling kami, why do we do a pooling? There's a reason also. The reason why we're doing a pooling because we want to make sure that these candidates that we are trying to pull in our candidate list is already ready. It's ready to be endorsed, na i-train na namin. So, malakas na yung loob namin. Okay, si ganito, si Nico. Let's say si Nico,
Yes.
nag-apply ka, video editor. Wala pa kami ngayon video editor. Pero I believe in our pipeline, may papasok kaming video editor requirement. So, hindi pa man pumapasok yung requirement na yun, nag-hire na ako para pagdating ng oras na meron akong client requiring for a video editor, Nico
Naka-ready
is
na.
already prepared. Yes. So, chances are, Nico, sasabihan ka lang namin, Nico, meron kami i-endorse sa client sa'yo, pakitignan to JD, whatever, and see if this is something you're comfortable doing and happy to do. Pag sinabi mong, yes, miss, ganito, I'm okay with that, then that's the only time we will process you, submit your profile, and ask for an interview with the
Kumbaga
client.
waitlist yan.
Yes. Kasi ang hirap humanap talaga ng ima-match mo sa client in a snap.
So, hindi kayo talaga kuha lang ng kuha just because maraming nag-a-apply?
Hindi. Kasi we really match the skills based on what the requirements that we are looking for.
Okay. So,
And I know our pipeline. We know what kind of VAs we need to bring into the team. So, kaya nagsa-specify kami.
So yung mga urgent hiring po, kasi may non-urgent, may urgent. How many people do apply on that position po?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
And this is the sad part.
Ayan. Papunta na tayo sa exciting part. Kasi I cannot have Miss Dolores for a very long time. But she has a YouTube channel with everything you need to know about the VA world. But this is the exciting part. Madam, go ahead. Ito na yung exciting part. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah. Basically, most of the candidates that we receive, most of them, okay. I mean, they're pasok sa banga, if I may say. Pero marami talagang, alam mong, ginawa yung resume for the sake na masabing alam nila yung ginagawa nila. I think na disclose na natin to sa isang video. Makikita, nakakasakit lang ng kalooban na parang ginagawa nyo kaming TANGA sa ginagawa naming work na hindi namin makikita or hindi namin makikita yung kalokohan, no?
Opo.
But we're not stupid enough not to know what's going on behind your resume. Okay. Once we get the chance to talk to you, that's it. Dun sasablay. Because the initial interview is very crucial. It's a very crucial part of the recruitment process. And that's where we vet what you're saying based do sa pinakikita mo sa amin.
You said po, you receive 100 emails for urgent hiring. So, in those hundreds, how many do you see on the average yung mga bogus na resume po?
Siguro mga 10% lang naman.
Kaya 10%? That's a lot. Still 10, di ba?
Yes. Kaya lang, it's alarming. Yeah, it's still alarming kasi I do not know what they have at the back of their minds, why they're doing that. And that's why I really am doing this, talking to you, because to set the record straight, we are a serious career. It is a serious career. Hindi ito biro.
Hindi ito laro.
Yes, it's not, because the mere fact na may proseso kami sinusunod is really telling a candidate, medyo mabusisi kami. Mind you, Nico, we have a candidate profile that it would take you at least an hour to complete.
Oh.
That's how tedious it is.
Tapos may pepeke pa rin, Diyos ko naman.
Yes. And that's why, nafi-filter kasi namin. Dahil nga sa ganung proseso. But just imagine kung wala.
Hindi niyo po sa akin pwedeng sabihin yung small details ng mga fake resume?
I can. For example, software. Pag sususulat nila lahat yung knowledgeable silang software. Yung mga sinasabi ko, like Zero, kung ano man. And then once you do a test with them, yun na, makikita mo. So you do not know how to use this. Kasi basic lang tong test task natin. Like, if you really know how to use this, naiintindihan mo yung basic nitong software na to.
And how are they in the interviews? If you interview one of them? How?
You would see, for example,
what's the worst? Sino yung pinaka-worst na natatandaan nyo?
Yung hindi talaga makapag-English at all. Yung gusto niya sabihin sa'yo, pwede po bang Tagalog na lang?
Oh my God, may ganun? And you're an Australian-based company which requires English. Oh my
God. Although I cannot say naman kung saan sila galing. No?
Yes,
pero my point is, it's a problem that they think it's just as easy as that because no preparations are being done. And that's why I'm very much pushing and encouraging a lot of our candidates or the viewers, wherever it is, Facebook man yan or what, to really prepare no matter what kind of career you're trying to apply to, because yun yung taas ng chance mo na mag-fail.
Tingin niyo po, yung mga nag-a-apply ng bogus, i-outsource lang nila yung trabaho nila sa ibang tao?
Chances are, yes.
Kasi hindi rin nila alam kasi yung ginagawa nila. Pero
ganun lang yun, kala nila makakalusot sila.
pero nagkaroon po ba ng pagkakataon na nagkamali kayo and you hired one of these bogus people? Yes,
it was just recently. It was just very recent. Wala na siya ngayon sa company namin. Kasi nag-lie siya eh.
Sige, ako pa pwede niyo po bang ikwento?
Yeah, I was the one who experienced it. So I asked her. Syempre yung recruiters kasi wala na lang names, no?
Oh,
Syempre,
no, of
hindi
course,
naman
of
natin
course.
gusto ano siya. Yung recruiters namin, hindi sila as technical as me kasi ako,
Mm.
I had been a VA, although they know. It's kaya tatlong stages eh. So pagdating sa akin, sumala siya. So ako na yung part na kikilatisin ko na yung kanyang skills dun, based dun sa kanya sinabi mga software. So very basic yung sinasabi kong gawin.
Hindi niya
Totally
magawa.
hindi niya magawa. So sabi ko, anong alam mo dito sa sinasabi mo dito? Kasi ito pinagagawa ko sa'yo. Tinanong ko sa'yo kung kaya mong gawin. Sabi niya, opo, akala ko po ganun. So,
How old is the person? Do you know? Do you remember?
nasa 30s na. I mean, kung titignan mo siya, impressive talaga yung resume. Hindi mo questionin. Kaya ka nga nagdadaan sa ganyang process para makita mo. So, na-spot on pa rin namin. Napakaganda talaga ng
Sinasabi
resume
sa
niya.
resume.
Lahat kami na-impress.
Kaso, pagdating sa
Sa actual.
Oh my God. Yung pinaka-worst po na nakita yung resume. Yung alam yung siguro pinaka-youngest tapos yung pinaka-barubal na resume. Have you seen one of these?
Marami kasi hindi talaga inaayos ang resume. Why? Kasi nag-a-apply lang sila using a generic resume. Yun, isa yun.
Saan po? Anong website? Wix, ganyan?
No, yung iba talaga resume. It's a resume
ginawa talaga sa Word, ganun.
Yung iba, madalas Wix kasi free ang Wix.
Oo.
So, kitang-kita mong templated siya from whoever they trained that with.
Meron akong kilala kasi, ganun eh.
Oo.
Resume building sa mga nag-a-apply sa inyo. Usually po, ano yung mga age po?
Mostly yung mga siguro kaka-graduate lang or kaya walang experience sa VA, trying to get into this career, which is naiintindihan namin how difficult it is or how challenging it is kasi pinagdaanan din.
Ano po yung advice nyo sa mga taong nagfe-fake it till you make it, yung mga namemeke ng resume?
Nako, please listen carefully kasi it is your career that you're putting at stake. If you feel like, kaya ko naman tong malusutan, maybe makalusot kayo once, maybe makalusot kayo twice, but it will leave a mark on your credibility, on your experience. Remember, we also issue a certificate of employment. So meaning to say, if you're leaving us with a very bad record, what do you expect for us to give you in return if you're going to ask for, can you please give me a certificate of employment? And yet, like what I always say, preparation is key. Whatever career, make sure that you are reading the job description. Do you answer the pain points of that kind of work that you're trying to apply to? If you want to transition from one career to the other, that's fine. Prepare. How do you prepare? Pag-aralan niyo yung career na or yung pinupuntahan yung karera. Halimbawa, galing ka sa engineering, gusto mo mag-VA. Pwede, Nico, walang problema.
Okay.
Alamin mo lang, paano ba ako makakapag-prepare to become a VA? Yes, because that's the basic. Huwag kayong basta submit na application nyo na thinking kami mag-a-adjust saan ba kita pwedeng ilagay. It doesn't work that way anymore.
Hindi pwede yung i-shotgunin mo yung interviews para lang makuha ka. It's not working anymore. And,
basta ang advice ko lang, paghandaan po. Huwag maging suntok sa buwan ang application dahil chances are you're just putting yourself into failure. If you don't want to fail, help yourself succeed properly. And don't think of it na parang bukas kikita na kagad ako 6 figures. Entry level pa lang po tayo. Doon ka tumingin ka pababa para umakyat ka. Hindi yung paakyat agad tingin mo
hindi 6 digits, 6 Australian dollars para lang malinaw po. Kasi we don't want to give the impression sa taong bayan na this is such an easy job at bukas makalawang may Camaro ka na. It's still hard work, okay?
Bago ko nga nabili yung sasakyan namin, ilang taon na ako nagbibili.
And hindi yun Camaro. Hindi yun Camaro. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dolores, maraming salamat po ulit.
Thank you so much, Nico, for having me. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.